Come yourself. Where are my glasses? I can't see! I can see. Hi friends, so this is actually a little late, this video in particular, and probably the next video, because I just had exams and other bad timing things. I'm trying to get a little better at recording ahead, but then when I try to record ahead, I end up still falling behind. It's kind of just how the way it works. I'm gonna put my phone on airplane mode since I was very rudely playing on my phone during one of my reactions. Last episode we ended we kind of did end in a cliffhanger, you know. It's this idea that, you know, she's a out-of-memory doll. The word's kind of gotten around, word's gotten around that she was the out-of-memory doll for the princess in the last episode, and then she's bringing people together, and so her name's probably gotten out there to some degree. And now we have a very rude run-in with Gilbert's brother. And again, we still don't know what's going on with Gilbert. You know, the assumption is he's dead, but maybe he's not dead. Maybe he's just barely hurt. Maybe he's, you know, I don't know. I still think he's dead, but, you know, who knows? I know there's 2 movies. I'm sure eventually we'll get my answer. If not in the TV show, then we'll get it in the movie. But in movies, hopefully. I know one of them is just very weird, and I don't know, not weird, but just kind of about really another character, and Violet's kind of just involved. And I think there's another movie that's recent that has to do with more so with Violet, but the point is we just ran into Violet's brother who gave Violet to Gilbert. So yeah, and he's ticked off. He looks very, very mad that she is alive, but she's okay. Seems to be doing well. And his brother isn't, obviously. So yeah, I guess we're gonna see kind of the repercussions and the aftermath of him kind of running into her. I don't know if he ran into her or he sought her out. I'm not quite certain. Looks like he had men with him, so maybe he just ran into her. I don't know how he would know that she was coming on the boat unless he was able to convince Claudia to tell him. But there's really nothing really else to say. I kind of realized really thinking about the episodes it's very episodic, that each plot's kind of very different from the previous episode. Nothing's really too tied in together. The only thing that really ties it together is the subtle growth and changes in Violet. But yeah, it's definitely a very gorgeous anime. It's kind of, those are the 2 biggest things. It has a very kind of subtle plot in terms of how Violet's growing, but it really has an episodic one where each episode's a little different from the other. And then it's just any connection would be Violet and some of the main characters. And the only thing that kind of ties all together is as Violet interacts with these people, she is subtly kind of learning and growing. Other than that, there's nothing else to say. So if you're watching on YouTube, it's a follow-along version on YouTube, no sound, partial image. And yeah, so there's a countdown timer, you can't miss it. Let's dive in. Alright. Y'all are cheating, this is ridiculous. Oh, we don't get to pick up where we left off. Dang. Right? Did I miss an episode? Shoot, did I skip an episode? Oh, she's pretty. No, I didn't skip an episode. Okay. So, Auto-Memory Dolls is definitely a very good, well-respected job. He looks like a girl. Sorry. Not all of them. How is he so jaded towards them? Yeah, I'm trying to figure out why myself. Pretty guy. Jeez. I like the intro. It's cool. Yeah. Did I miss something? Hold on a second. I'm like, wait a minute. We get to pick up where we left off? What? That wasn't Gilbert's brother, right? I didn't have a moment. Okay, there we back up. That's okay. I'm gonna put it down for the music because the music's loud. Look at that, and they got lens flare. Dang, I mean, they're flexing, man. They're flexing. And there are other really great. I know there are other great. What's the word? Companies out there. Very talented people. And who are very good at what they do, no matter what the art looks like. But it's still very... There is something that people have caught on with Kyoto animation that makes it just a little bit extra special. Yeah. But now I'm really... We get to see a bunch of different auto memory dolls, which is really cool. They are crazy pretty. Is it an all boys school? Oh, it's the other girls from... Their names are so cute. Their names are also flowers. Yay! Hello, Kulia. A lot of their names are flowers. So, yeah. Okay, so we're gonna maybe pop back to those scenes. Oh my gosh, you're all in sync. Yeah. Kid you not, there are probably that many books and then some in reality on astronomy. Oh, so they are scribes. So they're kind of like the girls' version of them. Oh. Oh, this is kind of in my field, like my field. That is sometimes the trouble when you're preserving books and manuscripts. You know that grumpy puss is gonna be paired with Violet. You right there, you know they're being paired together. Oh, Ibris. Okay, he's sweet. His name is very Greek. Oh, his eyes latched onto that and looked up. Fell in love like that. I get it, you know? Girl's a looker. He's also kind of short. Probably very young. Okay, that was hecka cute. But I love this because this is true in real life, especially with the preservation of books and manuscripts. A lot of times digitization needs to take place, or transcription needs to take place. Why is he so twitchy? Ooh. That's hecka cool. I love this. Hmm. I'm waiting for it. I love people's reactions when she takes her gloves off. Boom. She's fat. Oh, he's wearing gloves, which is interesting. She is fast. Hmm. So a lot of times they talk about how you really shouldn't handle the books with your bare hands, but if it's made of vellum like skin, which is deer skin, sometimes you might have to because it's absorbent. So wearing gloves, handling books, it really depends on the situation, but it makes sense that at that time, if kind of like the parallel of history, they would wear kind of really cloth gloves to gently handle something like that. It looks super thick, so I think it might be vellum, which is some sort of deer skin. Ooh. It's gorgeous, the artwork. We get a little bit of mysticism here. Also, kind of some, I forget what I'm looking for. Iconography imagery here a little bit too. Obviously with, like, supposedly Mary and the baby. Okay, so the preservation of the written words is one thing, but she can't really type out the pictures unless somebody hand drew the pictures for it. Oh, his throat. That's why his throat hurts. Because he probably didn't take a break to drink. Good. That's really cool. Gosh, the lighting! Because she was sitting the whole time. Hmm. Sometimes it's true. Hmm. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Cool. She's grown quite a bit in a handful of episodes. I'm impressed. Interesting. I bet he does too. This is cool. Why are they all approaching her? Oh, gosh, that's why. And this is Violet being Violet. She's defending him because she's violent. That's what Violet does. But I like how, look, I love the imagery here of her being in the light and them kind of hiding in the shadows a bit. I mean, we don't even get to see their faces. Ooh, a little bit. You don't really get to see too much of that. That was really cool. Yeah, of course he would kind of flirt with her, and she would. Icarus would kind of. But the other girls are kind of like, it's probably why they don't get as much work done. It's because they're chatting with them the whole time. Oh no, he's looking for Violet. He actually likes her. Or maybe not. Oh no, he's feeding the bird. Oh no, he was looking for her. And she's so freaking young. If she only just started learning to write a few years ago, then she must have been... Yeah. Come on, you still have hands. Oh, yeah. But then she must be older now. Calm down. What is wrong with you? I'm so big. Okay. I think she's just as confused as he was by his own feelings. Oh, he's moping. Stop moping. Bum, bum, bum. You skipped. Cool. That was funny. So does that mean... Oh, wow. Oh, that's really cool. You could see it with your bare, like, your eyes. Because probably at the darkest. She's so cute. That was so cute. Which kind of works with her. So does that mean that she's been an auto memory doll for at least, you know, a couple years now? Was probably very looked down upon. He probably got killed sometime during the war. Yeah. He probably got killed. Especially if he did during the war. Oh, 2 years. Okay, yeah, it's a long time to look for somebody. And she left to go find him, because she thinks if I'm gonna find anyone's gonna find him, I am. How sad. Foolhardy maybe sometime. Yeah. So she's got to be like maybe, what, 17 now? Maybe? She started learning during the war. 15, 16 maybe? Hmm. His voice sounds familiar too. Hmm. She doesn't lie, yeah. Hmm. Probably a lot. Hmm. Or heartbroken, maybe. Or heartsick. Maybe, yeah. Hmm. There's a tough question and an interesting one. Because maybe why they were holding off telling her anything about Gilbert. Aww. Yeah, from her it is. She's not dramatic, so that's, yeah. Oh, it's the Aurora Borealis. Cool. That's... So the tail has gotten longer. But also this Aurora Borealis-like thing is doing too... Ooh, that's gorgeous. That's cool. Good memory. She would. Hmm. Oh, he actually walked her to the thing. Oh, he so liked her so much. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, she's smiling! Ah! Oh, be careful. Oh, you liked her. Wait. Oh, she didn't hear him, but maybe he didn't hear her. Violet just being Violet, you know? Yeah. I gotta check and see if I accidentally skipped an episode, because again, it's kind of weird, this time jump. She says she's been only writing for a few years, so I wonder if she started during the war. So maybe she's only been doing this for a year, maybe 2. If she's 14 during the Princess, she might still be 14 now, close to 15. Unless not a lot of time has passed between then. But I do love just Violet being Violet has dramatically affected every person she's interacted with. Which is so cute. But I also, again, I love those moments of, you know, little moments where, like, her eye kind of, like that a little bit. Just the way her emotions have started to come out a bit more, the subtleties of it. I just love the fact, for whatever reason, I don't know why. I guess maybe that's why he didn't like the Autumn Member Dolls, because they got to travel. They traveled. They did they traveled, and he was complacent. I didn't come right out and say it. I don't think so. But I think that's why he was mad. Not because they write or they type or any of that, but because they traveled while he grew complacent. That was good. I'm gonna go back and see if I accidentally skipped an episode. Yeah, so no, that whatever that moment was when she ran into Gilbert's brother, I didn't get it. We didn't get it. So we just completely skipped it for whatever reason. So I'm hoping in the next episode or another episode, we'll get to go back and look at it. Because I was just like, wait, what? Because like I went to the previous episode and I was like, I'm not missing anything. I don't think so, unless they accidentally watched it out of order. I don't know. I'll have to watch what episode 7 is. But that was a great episode. That was really cute. I really liked it. My eyes kind of hurt because I wasn't wearing my glasses. I guess my eyes have gotten bad enough because even this far is kind of hurting my eyes, which is kind of weird and sad that my eyes have gotten that bad. That was really just a fun, cute episode. I liked it. How, you know, it's cool to see, like, other characters brought back, like Luculia and Iris and Bluebell. Again, they all have... I guess leaving Luculia, they all have like flower names, which someone told me is there's a reason for that. I forget that we kind of see that more often. Someone mentioned that, I can't remember it. But I liked that episode. That was very, very cute. I liked Leon being kind of affected by Violet. You know, he was like so determined not to be, and then this gorgeous blonde's in front of him. He's just like, oh shoot. He really, really liked Violet, which is really cute. And yeah, but she really, again, I just love how, you know, we kind of get her verbally confirming that through her interactions with the people that she's been helping and writing for, that she has slowly been figuring out people and changing and just sort of learning to interact with them. Even last episode with the Drossel and Flugel, where there was a moment when her... Oh, I forget her last name's Baudelaire. I forget her first name. There's a moment when she was like, I could really go for a steak right now. And Violet was able to pick up on the subtleties of, does that mean that I need to pay for dinner for you? So she's been around her enough to kind of pick up on her subtleties. And through her interactions with people, she's been able to pick up on certain subtleties. Now, of course, Leon being so stressed that he kind of broke the bread and kind of, oh my gosh, the crunch sound. Oh, that was a good piece of bread he had. He was so stressed, the poor kid. And maybe he might be even Violet's age or a little older, but not much older than her. But I don't know, it was just very cute, and Violet was so upfront and very honest, and she was like, it's the truth, which kind of was what really insulted those guys. But I liked the moment. We didn't see their faces, we didn't see who they were, And also they were in the shadows, and she was out in there, so maybe they, told her to come to them, or maybe she was just I don't know, maybe he went up there and she was just waiting there and then he approached her. I like that kind of moment of just seeing their feet and how she's in the light and they're in the shadow, kind of indicating kind of what they were doing wasn't so nice, which wasn't. Her being her, she's not gonna lie. And so I really did like that. And I love those little moments where some of my favorite moments are when the characters react and stuff like that with their faces. And sometimes people might think, oh, that's a little over exaggerated, but not really. Sometimes people, their faces, and I've been told this, I have a very expressive face, where if I'm thinking something, or even if I don't mean to, something, whatever I'm feeling can pop up on my face, which I have to be very careful. Sometimes if I don't like something, especially at work, I try to school my face. Because if I really don't like something, I'm going to pull this face. And people are going to know, oh, that's kind of grossing me out. Or whatever it might be. Whatever the person's doing, or maybe I just don't like it, or whatever. But, so I had to kind of keep it together, because I have a tendency to be really expressive without me realizing it. And what I've loved is, moments where Leon keeps getting surprised, and his little tweaks and things like his expressions. And of course there's an exaggeration that we kind of find in anime even more so than, of course, normal life. But it's still really cool, and I love how we've seen, at first we just saw, the only emotions we saw on Violet's face were surprise, because it's a surprising emotion. It kind of pops up and her face kind of reacts. So, and that still happens, but we're getting to see, a smile, a little, now her eyes are kind of getting involved. That moment where she always has very kind of watery looking eyes, but her eyes looked kind of very watery there. And then she was smiling, we saw a little bit of the bottom of her lip, which is such a cute little detail there. Also, when he wrapped her in the blanket, she was like, that was so cute. She's so cute. I love how we're seeing more and more of natural subtleties that people usually have, but that Violet tends to not have. But it seems that when she's with somebody she likes or trusts, I think would be a better term, she's a bit more relaxed than she usually is, I guess. I have been enjoying just the subtleties of her face kind of, but when she's more relaxed or she's with people she trusts, her face kind of is more likely to react, even very quietly for her, or loudly for her anyway. Whereas when she's with people she doesn't trust, or when she's just kind of being all business, like with those guys, or when she first met Leon, it's stonewall. You get nothing from her, really. Every time she pulls the gloves off, I just love people's reactions. So, because she does look like a cute, normal girl, and she pulls these gloves off, and it's like these metal hands, you're just like, because most of them don't realize it goes, that's the whole arm, because she's wearing long sleeves, but these metal hands that kind of make them go, like, okay. So, it's very fun to see people kind of unnerved. And I think when that happens, that unnervedness happens with these people, it kind of, yes, it puts them a bit more on edge around her, but it also kind of, however they were going to approach Violet has completely shifted. But again, I just really like how Violet, just being Violet, really is affecting these people, which I really adore. So maybe someday we'll see Leon again. I don't know. I hope we do get to see what happened between her and Gilbert's brother a little bit, please. That would be really nice. Again, this is very episodic, but thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, share with your enemies, and I'll see you next time.